Yo, what to do, YouTube? It's your boy Sword. Today, bro, we're gonna be talking about the NBA playoff discussion. So far, as things are heating up, guys. Before I get in that though, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. We're at 706 subs right now. So if you guys are new, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And you'll be notified. It'll benefit you guys. But yeah, like I said, videos, shorts are coming back. More streams. We did a gaming stream yesterday, so today we're gonna do an NBA stream. I thought I'd talk about NBA a little bit, playoffs a little bit, as things are heating up. So basically, now a lot has happened so far. We have, let's see, the Mavericks beat the Thunder, which I saw that series a couple days. A little bit of recaps first. We're gonna start off with, honestly, a lot of people were picking OKC to win this series, and I didn't really see the reason why. I felt like the size of Dallas, I felt about the experience. I feel like Luka wasn't even 100% this series. He's more like 65, 70. And you got to think that's pretty scary. If he was 100% playing like he was in 2022 playoffs with Kyrie, they probably have this series done in 5, in my opinion. Maybe a sweep. This Thunder team is good, but they're really, really young, and they struggle with teams with size, and they have weaknesses. I remember someone was telling me that they were going to make the finals, bro, and I was like, what? They're not, bro. It's like, they're young, bro. They're not making finals. And then another recap we had was Nuggets Timberwolves. I actually did predict the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets. In my prediction videos. That video will be in my channels if you go to my videos in my channel link. I actually did predict the Timberwolves to win the NBA championship this year, the finals. I felt like their size, their athleticism, it gave the Nuggets some problems. I'm not gonna lie, when it was 3-2 Nuggets, I was one of those people who thought Denver was going to win the series. I didn't believe in Minnesota at this point anymore. I thought that they sold the bag. Mainly, I believe that because you can't tell me the way Jokic was playing in Game 5 that you would think that Denver would lose this series. We thought, oh, it's over. Denver's going back-to-back. Especially in Game 7, that 20-point lead, and Minnesota rallies back yet again with their defense. It comes back and it shows that they were the better team. And as I started watching Game 6, I kind of started knowing that there is hope, but I felt like the refs were going to do something, Jokic was going to do something, and I was watching that Game 7, guys, and I was actually rooting for the T-Wolves, but I was so surprised that they came back and won the game. I thought they were not going to be able to stop Jokic. Jamal Murray was going to keep going off. But Anthony Edwards stepped up. There was a whole team effort. Cat really stepped up. Cat really took off the narratives of him, which has been lingering around him for a while, of the narratives of he can't play in the playoffs. So that's actually pretty nice to see in that series. Honestly, I'm pretty glad the Timberwolves made the conference finals. I didn't really want to see Jokic in there again. Like, I like Nuggets, but I don't know, bro. Just this narrative of saying they're unbeatable is not true. I just want to see somebody else win, to be honest. I want Ant-Man to get his first ring this year, or Ant-Man or Luka get her first ring. Wouldn't be mad. Tatum. Problem with the Celtics is we're going to talk about later, but yeah. That was that series. I was so happy that the T-Wolves won. Can't wait to see what Anthony Edwards can do. They're also going to have home court advantage, which was a big W. But we saw these playoffs, home court advantage really doesn't matter, to be honest. It's an edge, but home crowd. But this T-Wolves team can win on the road. This Mavericks team can win on the road. So this is going to be straight great hoops. It might be a bloodbath. I'm picking the Wolves in 6. I can see going to 7. The Mavs, I feel like the size is going to be an advantage. Maxi Kleber's they're going to be missing him this series. Because you got 3 big guys who you put on a mismatch, and you don't have that much big guys. You only have 4 big guys. Now you have 3 because Maxi Kleber's out. So I feel like Maxi Kleber, they would have a better chance, and he shoots through real well. So I'd probably say it's a toss-up, a 7-game series, but if he doesn't play in this series, I couldn't really see the Mavericks saying that the Mavericks could win, in my opinion. Mainly because of who guards who. Then have to put Washington on Towns. Towns is gonna have a size advantage unless you want to put Lively, but put on Gobert, and Gobert is not gonna have a Jokic. They don't have an offensive big man to worry about, so Gobert is gonna have the lob threat. I know Gafford can give him some problems, but man, those 2 big guys and Naz Reid coming off the bench, their size. Especially their defense. The Mavericks have really good defense as well, but I just feel like Minnesota is just too good, man. I feel like this team is overpowered, man. They could beat the Celtics even with Porzingis. Because the Celtics, in my opinion, they don't have one big guy. 2 big guys, Al Horford and Porzingis. Man, they match up really good. You say, Drew Holiday on Ant-Man, but we got Jaden McDaniels. He put Derek White, but Jaden McDaniels has height advantage over Derek White. Then Cat goes off, so Drew Holiday is not gonna lock up like Ant-Man like we expect him to do. But I mean, the Celtics would have a chance, but I just don't see them winning it. They could honestly. Now we're shifting to the next series. We're shifting the Cavaliers, Celtics. Celtics win the series in 5. We all expected the Celtics to win, especially with Donovan Mitchell coming out. I feel like Donovan Mitchell didn't get hurt. They probably could have made it a series, make it go an extra game or 2, maybe a 6, 7. No, not a 7-game series, but push it to 6 at least. Because the way Cleveland was playing that one game, if they probably had Donovan Mitchell, probably would have been a tie series, and who knows how the outcome could. Man. Celtics Pacers, this is going to be crazy. This is the first time these 2 teams are facing healthy teams, healthy parts of themselves in playoffs. Except the Celtics missing Porzingis, which everybody should expect Porzingis to come back around sometime in the series. And the Celtics should win this series realistically without Porzingis, but the depth, the pace, can't count out the Pacers, man. I think this will be a 6 or 7 game series. I say it goes to 7, just because of the Celtics and who they showed us to be. I'm picking the Celtics in 7, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers win. Because these are 2 scenarios of how I can see this series going. I could see Boston losing one at home, like we know. But Indiana's home court, if you don't get one in Boston, I could see Indiana going up 3-1 in the series against the Celtics. If you give them momentum to take 2, because I feel like even if the Celtics win the first 2 games of the series, I feel like Indiana's going to take both of the games at home. So I feel like the Celtics do need to get 2 games on their home floor for the conference finals. I think winning these 2 games are very crucial. Even though the Celtics are a very great road team, I feel like that it is very crucial for the Celtics to get games 1 and games 2. Because I feel like when Indiana's going to have the momentum coming to game 3, game 4, the atmosphere is loud as a playoff atmosphere, hostile environment. And I feel like Indiana's going to take those 2 games. So if you fool around and lose one at home, in my opinion, I feel like the Pacers will win this series if they get one in Boston. Because you're already going down 3-1. Man, that'll just be bad. I just feel like Indiana's going to win both games. The games 3 and games 4, I feel like Indiana's going to win. I feel like for the Celtics, got to get games 1 and games 2. Got to protect home court. I feel like if they did get game 5, they would get game 5 and they would close out a tough closeout game in Indiana. Just because we've seen how Indiana plays when they get home. Even though Giannis and Dame was hurt, the Bucks did still have a defensive lack, and they still were questionable throughout the whole regular season. So, that's just my thoughts. Checking the chat, what you guys just saying. Star Wars fan, I just joined. What's up? Mention, can you say my friend's name? Hey, Kool-Aid. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Hi, I just joined. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Sorry for not. I was just mainly talking. Hey, okay. So now we're going back to playoff bracket. So mainly, like I said, guys, recap Knicks Pacers series. This series, it was a lot of injuries for the Knicks, but it's kind of sad to see that the Knicks lost, but I mean, it happens. Yeah, they gotta like their chances coming next season. Maybe add some great pieces in the offseason. Probably be a great favorite to come out the East. I feel like the Knicks are good hands. They made it this far, almost made the conference finals. Missing like 6 players, so I feel like they had a great season so far. So the Knicks, I feel like they're starting to be disappointed as a Knicks fan. We had injuries. Injuries happen, and especially when Jalen Brunson injured his hand. I mean, their rotation they had was going crazy, even with all the injuries. But maybe they wouldn't have beat the Sixers if Embiid was fully healthy. But hey, the East is only getting better, and I feel like they should add to the team, add like a star player that could possibly give them they have cap space. So the East is only getting better with Embiid, and we don't know what the other teams are. So I feel like as a Knicks fan, you gotta like your chances competing next year. This takes our conference finals matchups. Like I said, game 1 is today. Very interesting to see how game 1 plays out. Really trying to see if the Celtics are gonna have that I take care of business mindset. Are they gonna play with their food again, like they did the past couple years, like they did last year against the Heat? It's just gonna be another reincarnation. So I feel like, in my opinion, I don't want the Pacers to go to the finals, but I feel like they do go to the finals. The ratings will be down. It'll be another boring finals matchup if the Pacers do end up winning. I feel like we need a Celtics Timberwolves finals or Celtics Mavericks. I do not want to see the Pacers in the finals, bro. It'll just be like that Heat Nuggets series. Even though that series wasn't bad, it's just not that kind of finals matchup we're used to getting. It's just like the Lakers Heat series, not a interesting finals matchup. I feel like the Celtics need to win this and need to get to the finals at least. They really should get to the finals. Look at their path, bro. It's so easy. If you don't get to the finals, bro, you either break up the team or fire the coach. My opinion, I feel like it is coaching that is really made them this way. If Ime Udoka was still the head coach of the Celtics, they would probably have 2 banners right now, bro. They'll probably have a championship by now, bro. Probably would have won it last year, to be honest. Is that team, the way they played, that 2022, their run to the finals, that they played great basketball. That's the Celtics I'm used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing this new Celtics team that lives and dies by the 3. And I don't know, even though I looked at this year, this year's going to be different. 66 wins. I look in the playoffs. They're still doing the same thing. The way they're losing, say, but you got to believe in the Celtics just because they expect us to win every game. It's not that. It's just that you're not really doing good. You're not really being dominant. I feel like you might get to the finals, but are you really going to win? No. feel like nobody in the East is gonna win, bro, this year again. I feel like it's gonna be another Western Conference for the third straight year, Western Conference champion as the NBA Finals champion. So, yeah, guys, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what can happen and what plays out. Honestly, can't wait for the games today. I can't wait for tomorrow's matchup of the Western Conference Finals, which is gonna be really crazy. See Ant-Man still playing. I did not want to see Jokic versus Luka because we all knew that the Nuggets would probably win, bro. But I do feel like the Mavericks did have a better chance against the Nuggets than the Timberwolves. But yeah, I say the Nuggets not necessarily a boring team to watch. They're just not like the best team or a team everybody wants to see, you know. But other than that, I don't know what else to say. We're up in this finals matchup. We're gonna have some great games, some great entertainment. I say, at least we're not getting the same conference finals matchups like we got the past 2 years of the Heat Celtics. I'm glad we got a different conference final. I'm excited. I hope the series goes to 6 or 7 games. I don't want to see the Pacers in the finals though, but we're pretty interesting to see what Tyrese Haliburton, their depth, can do, because they do have Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner. Siakam is he's an all-star player. He helped the Raptors in their run. He's a champion. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what they do tonight and see if the Celtics are for real. If they'll see if they're going to take care of business tonight or if they're a championship contender. So we're going to see, because we haven't seen them against a full-powered. We haven't seen them battle-tested. So just look at this, guys. The Eastern Conference is weaker conference. Giannis is hurt. They weren't the same team. The Cavaliers, Magic, Knicks, Sixers. Knicks injured. No Randall. The Pacers, like, realistically, this is like a cakewalk to the finals. But this Pacers team, though. In this Western Conference, it's just a gauntlet. You got the Thunder, the Pelicans, the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Suns, the T-Wolves, the Clippers, the Mavericks. This is just a gauntlet games. Like, this game won 7 games. This game won 6. This game won 6. The Clippers got Kawhi, bro, and they were moving steady. They probably have a good case of making the championship too, man. Man, there's going to be so many teams in the West next year. It's going to be hecka tough. The NBA is the most competitive it's been. The Western Conference especially. It's been in a while. It's extremely better than last year. The West is stacked. The play-in tournament teams. It's going to be crazy for people just to make playoffs. And we got Ja Morant and the Grizzlies coming back. They could possibly win a championship. I've heard that they want to add a star caliber player, a win-now player. So I'm really excited to see what happens. And I can't wait to see the game today for this game. And then that game's on TNT. This one's on ESPN. Okay. Bet. Let me know who you guys are in the chat. Who you guys think is winning the championship for the playoffs? I honestly think it's going to be the Timberwolves. Or it could be the Mavericks, my second option. I don't think anybody in the East wins it. But, yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah. But, man, we really need the East to get better. Is Giannis and Dame going to stay together? Or, are they going to get better? Are they going to get to that contending level like we expect them to be? Really interesting to see that. Man. Because it really seems like the Celtics, this is the Celtics division conference. It's going into years unless somebody comes there. I mean, if Paul George goes to the 76ers, honestly make them the favorites in the East. So I'm just excited to see what happens off season. See if the East gets better. See what happens in the West. Say Donovan Mitchell wants out of Cleveland. Maybe go to Lakers. That would be pretty tough too. Or if he goes to this, what else team's gonna go to? Or Trae Young going to the Spurs would be crazy. They'd probably be a playoff team. Man, when do you guys think Wembanyama is gonna be in the playoffs? And imagine his playoff potential. And we still haven't seen Zion in the playoff series, so you got to think about the Pelicans. Zion stayed majority healthy, just had a hamstring injury. I expect them to stay healthy majority of the season this year, so imagine seeing him in the playoffs and see what jump he can make in the playoffs. Man, it's gonna be crazy, man. Can't wait. I need to see Zion in the playoffs too, man. That dude is amazing. Probably would have beat the Lakers in that playing game. They probably would have been the ones to face the Nuggets. But yeah, we got the conference finals through May 21st to June 3rd, so about a week. Man, the conference finals were pretty good too. That's some great series. Man, playoffs are almost done. That's crazy, man. Next season is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like 5 months without basketball, and yeah, a long road until the next playoffs. Man, in my opinion, bro, I'm gonna talk about the Nuggets again. The Nuggets, they're gonna have a lot of discussions this offseason of what direction they're going into. To possibly, I feel like they need more center backups to support Jokic, so he doesn't get tired, and maybe get a better supporting cast on the bench. They should probably have a good road back to the final. Skies is the limit. Jamal Murray. We'll see if they have a bounce back season. If they did win the championship, they're not going to win it this year. I don't know if the dynasty era is over, bro. Is the dynasty era over in the NBA? Yeah, is dynasty over? Is dynasty era over in sports of the NBA? I don't know. I mean, we've got a new champions for the last 6 seasons, which is pretty insane. Like, I just look at the stat. No defending champion has made it out the 6th round since the Raptors in 2019 when Kawhi Leonard won the championship. It's honestly crazy. This is really great to see that the NBA is really competitive now. We got new teams on the rise and just new faces and you never expect these new teams to be great. Like the Timberwolves this season, never expected them to be this good. So there's a lot of shocks coming to the NBA and a lot of great teams like the Pacers, Timberwolves, Mavericks, yeah, it's a lot of great playoff teams that could happen this year. Like a lot of good playoff scenarios. And leading to the off season. So yeah. And I heard that the draft this year is pretty weak, to be honest. For NBA, draft class. And it was crazy that the Hawks got the first pick, to be honest. It was really crazy. I wonder what they're gonna pick and use that. And Bronny James being in the NBA would be crazy. Honestly, do you guys feel like LeBron should go back to Cleveland? I've seen him at the one Cavs game he showed up at. I mean, he should go back to Cleveland, in my opinion. If Donovan Mitchell was to stay, that would be a great pairing. It'll be easier road for him to get to the finals at least. It wouldn't say like he'd be probably a better chance for him to win another championship if he wanted to, because all you have to do is worry about the Celtics, and Celtics are play with their food, so he could easily get back to the finals if he would join Cleveland. So, in my opinion, you probably put him over the hump. They have the cap space to do it, I think, or do they not? But I mean, this is a great supporting cast in Cleveland. What they built, picks. I'll be crazy if LeBron ended his career out in Cleveland, retired there. Man, see, he might opt out his contract. I'll be crazy if LeBron's last team to finish his career, or will he stay in LA? Which would really also be crazy too. What's up, FDA124? What's up, bro? What's up? The Yankees are gonna win the NBA. The Yankees are not in the NBA grungy thread. 726. The Yankees, they're not in the NBA. What do you mean? What you mean, bro? That's baseball, bro. Yeah, that's MLB, bro. It's not NBA, bro. Gunji thread 726. Just know. Are you talking about the Knicks, my boy? The Knicks are gone if you're talking about them. They're not in the playoffs. But yeah, man. And people are saying that the Lakers should want to face the Timberwolves or the Thunder. Maybe the Thunder, but not the Timberwolves. After seeing what Ant-Man did to the Nuggets, the Timberwolves probably would have swept. They probably would have swept the Lakers, to be honest. They have the size, their defense, the way they play, would have locked down people. Anthony Davis in the paint with the Rudy Gobert. Yeah, and with Karl Anthony Towns could probably guard AD, and Rudy could help on AD. Yeah, they probably would have shut down AD because they shut down Jokic. So, and could put somebody on LeBron too, like Jaden McDaniels or Cat or Naz Reid coming off the bench. Those guys would have put better up numbers. So, yeah, it wouldn't be good, man. Probably bad for the Lakers. Probably would have been blown out every game, to be honest. Probably been the same thing like they did the Suns. That'll be crazy. Anthony Edwards series versus LeBron series. It'd be crazy. Kind of want to see that Anthony Edwards versus LeBron matchup in the playoffs. I think we need to get that Ant-Man versus LeBron. What you guys think? But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys later in the next one. Just want to do a quick little NBA discussion. And yeah, it's been your boy Sawyer. Make sure to like and subscribe to my stream, and make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been your boy Sawyer. All right, peace. What's up?